Good morning, how you doing? Mad Alex, how we doing? How you doing? Okay, so after we did the convoy last night and it kind of went wrong for me. After it kind of went wrong for me. I mean, one of our own drivers punted me from behind because the convoy slowed down really, really fast. I'm not saying that is his fault, but I'm not saying it's not his fault either. I'm not even going to tell you who the driver is, but you know. What I'm going to say, guys, is it's a new week for Stream Loots. So there's a new discount code for you allowing 30% off for all purchases over €4. And we are playing Euro Truck, and I have specialized cards for the game. Anyway, let's fire it up. If you want to come drive for me, guys, TMP Pro Mods is where it's at. Not sure where my truck's at, but yeah, no. But what I can tell you guys is if you're waiting for Minute or Nine Gaming to fire up this morning, unfortunately, he won't be around. Got some family stuff I think he said to take care of. So anyway, let's get you on the game screen. How are we doing, peoples? Yes, I'm just firing up and getting into the game, so it'll be a few couple of minutes before I'm totally in and live. Pro mods. There we go. So we had a good finish to last week for the Stream Leaks cards. Hopefully it continues this week. I didn't get near the weekly go, so we're a fair bit off becoming partner actually at the moment. The weekly thing for it. So today's the first day, so Monday's the last day of it. So the weekly thing is you guys need to spend €30 a week. It's a bit steep, but that's what it is. And that's the one thing I can tell you because I'm totally honest with everything that I do. If it's going to cost you money, then I'm going to tell you about it. I'm a little bit tired. I haven't had a very good night, but we'll battle through it. If you could, you would. What's up, Pete? Are internet issues or? Oh, to do with the stream leaks, yeah, mate. Yeah, we're all in that situation, dude. Where money's an issue. So it looks like I'm in Spain. So I need to fast travel. Well, to be honest, I can fast travel anywhere. Let's get the fuck out of Spain because Spain is a shit place to fucking start a journey. Um, I don't know where to start. The only thing I've done really around here is, yeah, start from Reykjavik. Got lots of dots here. I haven't even been to Germany. A few dots in France I haven't even been to. Help my streaming stick. Yeah. I'm not doing the no GPS, so we don't need to worry about that today. Let's just come out of Spain because it's a pain in the ass, and let's start in the Netherlands. There we go. I don't know where I'm heading, so yeah, just get in and see what's about, see what we need to do and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we got crash damage because of last night. Need to repair that straight away. I said because of last night. Basically, we did a convoy, and some of you may know him, the TMP moderator, Ghost. He organised it. And for some reason, they had the convoy speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down. And when there's that many drivers about, you know, and the lag that was being caused, it was no good. You know, so when we came up to a certain point, there was a major lag spike. Some dude in front of Fat Nuts fucking like broke as hard as he could to avoid everybody else slowing down. And then obviously it cantered down the line. So I sort of saw it late because of lag, hit windy. And Yorkshire lad behind me just wasn't paying attention and hit me that hard, it punted me over the crash barrier. For some reason, I didn't have an autosave, which is kind of weird because I don't know how to turn that shit off. And yeah, I couldn't get back in. So I was pissed off. And then it happened again. I mean, not as bad, but then it happened again. So I was like, didn't Yorkshire lad see the brakes or see us slowing down? You know? And somebody said behind him, we didn't see him even put his brake lights on. So, you know. Like, wow. I mean, at least when I tagged Windy, I was on the brakes. You know, I was definitely on the brakes. And I lightly tapped him. Right, we are in the container port at Rotterdam. If you want to come and join me, guys. I'm not sure where I'm going. I'm just going to pick a job up from here and see where it goes. We're actually going to pick it up from the container port, which is over there. So I thought I'd come on this morning, and well, I was coming on this morning anyway because I knew Minute wasn't coming on. And I thought I'd do some chill driving because, yeah, I didn't really enjoy last night. And normally I enjoy those kind of drives. In the cargo market. Anything in the world of trucks cargo market? Nothing at all. Shit. Like I'm fucking making a job. I didn't want to make a job straight away. Looks like Netherlands, nice little job. Let's go to somewhere in Germany, probably. Way. Germany or North? How far is Oslo away from here? Uh, 900 land miles. That's too far away. How far away is Bremen? 200 miles, that'll do. Use the trailer, got on. Pick a number, people. Pick a number. First number. Under 20. If I tried. You know how 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Very pudding, mozzarella, oh, capenna. You know how some mornings, Matt, I wish I was a cyborg and didn't have to wake up? Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll get them feelings, dude. We'll get them feelings. I just hope I'm going to be facing the right direction when I go around this corner. And it's the trailer's not the drop of the pickup point's not facing up. That'd be a pain in the ass, wouldn't it? I go around here and the fucking pickup point's up and stuff. So that's damn not good. Is it warm there? Is that why you're wearing a wife beater? I wear what I'm comfortable in, and at the moment, this was the t-shirt of choice. People call it a wife beater. It's a sleeveless t-shirt to me. No, the closest one I woke up to. That's quite correct, probably. Let's turn that off because I don't need that. Like I say, people, this is just going to be a chill drive this morning, so don't expect me to be doing great speeds because I won't be doing great speeds. But there you go, I won't be doing great speeds at all because the barrier gonna hit the barrier. So guys, I'm going to, where the fuck was I going? I'm going to Bremen, 200 miles away, so if you want to come, you're quite welcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you, Shark Time. You absolute dick. Come in and immediately try to fuck up the streamer. Jesus. I've not played games in days. Too ill. That's a shame, dude. Healing thoughts, buddy. Healing thoughts. To be honest, in any spare time that I've been getting at the moment, I've been playing a lot of roadcraft, and I must have missed a mission or two on the sunken map. There's a couple of the trucks that you get by doing certain missions didn't unlock at the end of it. So I need to go back and actually do that. Kidney infections, that sucks, man. So I need to go back and actually do that map with somebody. When I say with somebody, I mean, you know, if they're going to be on the map, I need to go back and help them with it and at least get to the bit where those vehicles unlock and become yours to buy. Because they're good vehicles to have in what we call the painted colors. So basically what you get is when you find these vehicles, you sort of get to use a rusted version of them. And if you complete certain things to do, tasks and stuff, you get to have them in your garage to buy. And you get what we're calling a painted version in your colors. And it also mechanically is better as well. So it's sort of better to control, faster to do its job and shit like that. And I've got a couple of vehicles that are rusted. Also, guys, there's a new way to support a streamer, throne.com. Click those links, go see what's on my wish list. There's stuff there you can just collab with, or you can obviously buy stuff right out, and then it gets sent straight to me. You don't even have roadcraft. Bit of a tip then today, if you want it Shark Time, I believe Pav is giving a copy away today. He's up at 11. It's a good game. I mean, if you've played SnowRunner or Construction Sim, like I say, it's a game that's been kind of made between the two studios. But when you go to play it, think of it as its own game, and you will enjoy it a lot more. I mean, literally think of it as its own game, controlling the game, everything. And then you will enjoy it a lot more. It took me about an hour of playing the game for my mind to figure that out. But as soon as it did, I really started enjoying the game. It's a cracking game. And in my opinion, I think it will take over from SnowRunner. The thing that I think may be the issue after the main DLC, and then if you buy the rebuild version, which is basically the first, whatever, 6 months a year pack, you know, what are they going to do that's different? I mean, they must have had ideas of what they're going to do that's different, but what are they going to do that's different? Jackie, morning, how you doing? Meh, all right. Yeah, not too bad, Chucky. Not too bad. A little tired. I had shit night. I'm not going to blame it on any one thing. It was multiple things. You know, keep waking up for old man breaks during the night, and then the dog had a coughing fit and threatened to throw up, and woke up and calmed her down. So it's just a multitude of shit. You've not slept in days. Oh, shit, man. Well, if your body says it's tired and wants you to go to sleep, dude, don't try and work against it. Just go and fucking take a nap. Best thing to do. Can't get comfortable. That's shit. Your body will fall asleep, dude. You know, even if you're benched out on the sofa, your body, you know, if you're comfortable enough, your body will just fall asleep, even if it's for 10 minutes. Guarantee you that. But guys, like I say, it's a new week for stream loots. We didn't quite make it last week, even though Baz bought a pack of 20. I think the goal is kind of high for the stream loots partnership, but you know, obviously, if we can make it, we can make it. But basically, what it is, it's so many cards played, which I don't think is that hard. The cards played. The other thing is €30 a week. Completely get that. Trying to get comfortable with this on my fucking leg is a nightmare. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of leg injuries. They probably did tell you this actually, Jackie. It's to elevate it over your hip. That's fucking uncomfortable. You know, that's uncomfortable, trying to elevate your leg, your foot over your hip. I mean, unless you got like a really, I don't know, exaggerated recliner, half the time it's not possible. Or you're laying in bed and you got your bad leg on a spare pillow or something, and then it's just about above where your hip is. I mean, yeah, depending where the pain is in your foot, Chucky. Obviously, because it's only one leg, I presume you can lay a lot. Some doctors would tell you to lay the pillow long ways, so you can rest basically up to you know, if you've got short legs, you can basically rest from your knee down to your heel with your foot on the pillow. So that whole part of your leg is totally flat. Well, almost anyway. And kind of keeps it comfortable as well, because obviously it creates a dip in the pillow that kind of can't move. That's what you're doing. Yeah. So I do talk sense sometimes, you know. But yeah, we're out for a drive this morning, a nice chill drive. If you want to come with me, I'm heading for Bremen. Not sure where I'm heading after that. I'm just going to see if there's a job and take it, or take one. So yeah, I should be there in 9 minutes. We did a company convoy last night, and I said this a minute ago. I didn't enjoy it. It was a bit of a lag fest for one, and yeah, there was no notification on what speed the convoy was going at. So the convoy kept speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down, which is a pain in the ass, especially when you lag that much. Can you come? Yeah, you can join in. I'm heading for Bremen on TMP Pro Mods. Had to get hoping to get a phone call from the hospital either today or tomorrow for an ultrasound and get a proper cast. Yeah, that'll help. That will definitely help. So I'll be in Bremen in 8 minutes at, where am I going? AJ Automotive, AI Automotive. If you get there within eight minutes, I won't be waiting. Because I'm streaming, I will not be waiting. How's the show there? Comes and goes, Chucky. Absolutely comes and goes. Sometimes I can wake up in the middle of the night, absolutely in pain. And I just walk around, move it a little bit and try and get back in bed, go sleep. Mr. Cobra, good morning. How you doing? That's the worst thing I hate about convoys, that they don't communicate on speed and go. Well, they didn't create a speed really until like halfway through the convoy, and they went, "Oh, can we push 45?" And I'm like, "Well, that's the first notification we've had on speed for ages." And then all of a sudden, the convoy slowed right down, really, really fast. And a few of our boys hit each other. So, no worries, Steve. No worries. Yeah. They were folks for asking. Yeah, I mean, that was the thing. You know, it was a lag fest anyway because they were trying to keep us bunched together. Because I'm presuming they didn't have enough people to block off the junctions on the road, which is fair. But because they kept us, where is the convoy ID? There's no convoy ID, dude. It's just on TMP Pro Mods. I'm just leading a convoy if you want to come and join. Hey, Chris, how you doing? I presume back to work today? No. Oh, is it half term? The week at half term. Okay, cool. I've got a small idea for maybe saving you some power. For your stream. Got a small idea that may work for you. I'm presuming you're using OBS. Turn your output for OBS down to 720, so you're only putting out half the power. For most of what you're gaming, like this, farming, and a few other bits and bobs, it won't look any different to us watching, and it will save you a lot of power. So just output in 720/60. You might have to alter a few things around on your screen. It will save you a lot of power. From where can I join? I'm going to Bremen, AIO Automotive. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Story is playing around with it. After Googling it. What you can do with OBS, and it's really good, is you can do a wizard. So go to help, do a wizard setup, and tell it what settings you want to stream in. So 720p, and it'll do it itself. And all you do after it's done is you change your sound settings back to advanced. So you can use the dual channel to knock off music from the recordings. Studio mode and recording. Okay, yeah. The recording thing is basically internal. So if it's your PC that's lagging it, you'll know for definite. With the recording, with streaming, it can be more your upload speed. And if you're uploading half the frames by putting it 720, obviously you're lessening what you need. Main thing is remember to click shut down source when source isn't visible. Yeah, that's the thing as well. Yeah, if you're using a browser source like the HFX is, yeah, when not visible. Well, I mean, I say mine's not. No, that comes up on screen. That's not an OBS thing. So it won't be HFX, although HFX does use a lot of power in itself. It's basically the HFX thing that she's using is basically an offspur of Lumiere. And Lumiere takes a lot to run anyway. The HFX side, the visual effects side of it, takes a lot to run anyway. Once complete the job, I will join. Oh, so you're already on a job. Okay, cool. Yeah, Dark Time does a lot of things with OBS and that, so he's always a good help. Oh. That's what everyone says, HUD-FX. I tell you what I would try instead of HUD-FX for you is that Tangier, although, yeah, you can put them on channel points. I'm sure you can. I would try that. Pixel Plus lags a lot too, yeah. Yeah, I would try that Tangier. That seems pretty stable. And I say that because people like Eyes Only use it and that. And I know you can put stuff on the channel points as well, so with it. So it might be a good a good sort of secondary thing to still have on-screen graphics. Yeah, I missed it. I was busy setting up for this convoy that I kind of got booted out of because of the lag and shit. I mean, I was a bit pissed off last night, don't get me wrong, after I got kind of booted out of the convoy because the person behind the guy that hit me said he didn't even use his brakes. So I was a bit pissed off last night. But we're not going to talk about that too much. Right, let's go find a job. And a job square's behind me. Hey Eric, how you doing, dude? Right, hopefully there's a job here. No. Aha. There's some on the external contracts. Oh, these are fucking use it jobs. I won't be able to do these, will I? Bollocks. Because I'm using a modded truck. Oh, well, never mind. Maybe I should get rid of the trailer. It's only a chilled convoy. Do one of these. Yeah, we'll do that instead. At least we're guaranteed a fucking run. Trailer management. Insulated. Bye-bye. Right, now we can pick one. Right, Graz, which is 6 of 4. Frankfurt for this. Let's go down to Frankfurt. I know it's only 274 miles, but a lot of you guys, if you want to come and join after that, when I get there, can easily find Frankfurt. It's a capital. Well, it's a main city that's ready for everybody. Where are we going? We're going to Frankfurt with whatever's on board here. I've dismissed the trailer so I can take whatever from the companies. So I'm going to Frankfurt LKW. Oh, that's right opposite the garage, isn't it? LKW in Frankfurt. It's the one that's right opposite the garage. When I say right opposite the garage, you know where the garage you can buy in Frankfurt? I think you just come out and go straight across, and that's LKW. I'm still stuck in Switzerland. If you're on Sim 1. No, I'm on Pro Mods, dude. It's all I play. Pro Mods looks a lot better, has a third more roads, and more realistic roads as well. Oslo and Pro Mods got it. Yeah, I'm heading for Frankfurt though, dude. If you want to come and join, you're quite welcome. Guys, if you're on looking for Minute 09 Gaming this morning, unfortunately he had some IRO stuff to take care of, so he won't be on today. Thank you, Chucky. And guys, don't forget the pin post for the percentage off of the next. Your route's Oslo to Paris. Okay. Yes, don't forget, guys, the pin post in YouTube and Twitch is for a percentage off. Well, it's 30% off. It wouldn't allow me to do 40 all the time. 30% off Streamloots packs if you spend over €4. And today is a new week, so I need somebody to at least purchase to unlock the giveaways for this week. And it's €1 for 1 pack of 3. If somebody unlocks the giveaways, guys, what I do is at 35 euros over the two formats I dual stream to, I give away 5 packs. And if it gets to 60, I give away another 10 packs. If we go on a break, I do words on stream and the winner gets 3 packs. If it's a tie, then depending how many people are in the tie, you know, if it's like 3 or 4 people, we'll just give a pack each. But there's plenty of time to actually get them packs in. Like I say, they are only triggered by somebody purchasing after Tuesday, which is today, because today's reset day. But because it's just come up with Baz on the thing, I don't think it's reset yet. And the thing is, that won't come up for like half an hour now. I think it's about 8 o'clock today it resets, something like that. Really? You're combining in a field you've already done the baling on? Why would you do that? Because it would mean you've already got the corn or grain off of the field. You see that in that field on the right? They were combining the field they got already put boughs on, about like a stack of round boughs on, which means they've already got the grain off of that field. Also, guys, if you're coming to join me and you want to come into VC, I am in the non-VTC chat room in the SOAG Discord. Also, if you want to show appreciation for me by, you know, not having to spend a thing, here's my dare drop link, guys. Go check that out. I did a few dares on there while playing Roadcraft the other day and managed to get a couple of keys and gave them away. So if you can click that link and just support the channel, it just bigs me up a little bit more. And when there's another dare that I can do to kind of get you guys some more keys to redeem, you know, maybe I can do more than 2, because that's all I was allowed to do this time around. We are listening to Simulator Radio. I believe there's a presenter due on at 8. So hopefully we'll have a presenter on in a minute. To Warwick Avenue. I tell you what, I saw is it Duffy I'm thinking of? I don't know, no, it's Adele in it. Adele used to, when Adele first came on the screen, the scene, she was a big girl. And now she's fit as fuck. She's done really, really well. Next one's Cactus. I thought there was a guy on early, unless he's cancelled. There was the guy that was on yesterday morning at this time. He was supposed to be on the day as well. Maybe he's cancelled. I've got hiccups on coffee. Oh, he's changed his time. Yeah, Stephen was supposed to be on like 8 till 10. Have you seen Charity from Ground Force? No, I haven't watched Ground Force 2. I was only thinking of Adele because obviously she's a very similar singer, I think, to Duffy. Lisa Kelly from Ice Road Truckers, she got big. Yeah, she got big. I've seen her. I mean, it's like she's become a proper trucker. When I say a proper trucker, I mean like a male trucker. So the stereotype for a male trucker. Hello, how you doing? I'm not gonna try. I'll try your name, but I got a feeling I'll fuck it up. So it's Parumbel Velajori 2025. Hello, how you doing? Morning, Az, how you doing? What even is this conversation? Changes in people. So I was on about, I obviously Duffy's playing now, and I said, I was trying to think of the female singer that when she first came on the scene, she was really big, and now she's fit as anything, which is Adele. And Dark Time came back with a couple of people one that I didn't know and one that I kind of did know, which is Lisa from Maestro Truckers. She was really skinny, and now she's really big. She's becoming like a proper male trucker, except she's female, of course. Today in top 10 things of not to say on stream. Where is it this entire conversation? No, what I'm saying is Chucky's hot now, really hot. Not Chucky's hot, but Chucky is hot, but Adele's kind of hot now. I'm not fat shaming. When I mentioned Adele, she went the other way. She was big girl and she went the other way. And, you know, got rid of a bit of weight. And, you know, Lisa from Ice Road Truckers went the other way. No, big girls are beautiful. That's right. Exactly right, Az. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just saying, you know, she was kind of size 8 and now she's a size 20. But anyways, enough of that. Let's move on. That'll go down a whole different route. Anyway, nice out today, isn't it? And no, it's not. It's fucking horrible out. Anyway, Az, aren't you preparing for Rotterdam? I saw your TikTok the other day saying that you're getting ready. Kind of excited, kind of slightly nervous in the anticipation of your travel. Started packing last night. You'll have a great time, mate. Rotterdam is an excellent place. The only thing I will say is anywhere in the Netherlands at the moment, in one of the big cities, is anywhere that you're in a big, maybe not in the convention centre where it's being held, but outside, like the railway station, the train station, any of the tram stops. Make sure you got your wallet where you can feel it in your front pocket or somewhere where you know it's at locked fucking away. There's a lot of pickpockets in Rotterdam and Amsterdam. But other than that, Rotterdam is beautiful. Rotterdam is really beautiful. I'm kind of jealous, actually. I mean, the thing is, if I was going to go do that, the TwitchCon thing, I would stay with family further south, and it's like a 40-minute drive up to Rotterdam. So yeah, expecting scaffolding to be put up here today. Hopefully repair and paint windows. Yeah, we've got that coming up. I mean, apparently they're 2 years behind doing our flat on the windows. So maybe during this next year we might get our windows done. Windows are screwed shut, and then in this heat is fucking nuts. Yeah, it is. Screwed shut? You not got double glazing out there, buddy? You still got the wood windows? You're not too worried? You and Chew, is Chew going with you? You and Chew will have a great time, mate. Like I say, it's a great place to go. I love the Netherlands. Absolutely love it. I mean, they're so friendly, for one. I know they're always stoned off of their head, but, you know, they're so friendly. Windows been falling apart as the O's stash went. Oh my god. But like I say, I've got family who live in the south. We used to have like really good friends of the family that used to live up north in the Netherlands, and we used to go over every single year. I mean, at least for the first, I don't know, 15 years of our life, twice a year we used to go over to see everybody over there. And then my brother actually lived over there, married a Dutch girl, and lived there for 10 years. And now I've got family over there. I mean, I'm considered family even with my brother's ex-wife's kids. I'm still considered Uncle Matt, so... Double glazing downstairs, though. You're right back, ads, no worries. Guys, if you want a free way to get rid of some ads, if you've got Amazon Prime, link it to your Twitch account, and you'll get 1 free sub per month. You have to manually reset it, and hopefully you choose me to use it upon. Also, guys, with the new DOC for Farm Sim fast approaching, I forgot what it is. Rides and Prairies or some shit like that. Forgot what it is. Anyway, if you're buying it from Giants, guys, don't forget to use my code. It doesn't give you everything off, but it supports me. Oh, there it is, Plains and Prairies. There you go. So I'm kind of looking, kind of a little bit excited about it. There's some Oda kit there that I've seen pictures of that I'm kind of excited about. There's some stuff that's coming out that people have already brought out as mods, and I'm interested to see how they kind of compare with like the Giant's own versions, like that big Ford 8-wheeler. You know, people have had that out for mods for ages, and I'm interested to see what differences there are between that and kind of a DOC version. And also, guys, we've with the dare drop link that I just dropped a minute ago, and I said to go do, there will be dares on that. So hopefully I'll have a look through them, and we'll try and get some, if they're going to be giving away like keys for Steam versions of that DOC, we'll try and do the ones, we'll have a look through them. We'll have to have a read through them, which is difficult for me because reading through, you know, and understanding at the first time I'm reading, it's kind of weird. We'll try and get some keys for that if we can. They're only doing Windows as Glass fell out recently, most hitting somebody. Oh shit. Oh, you've got French windows that overhang the path. Oh, jeez, man. Oh, yes, some do on that street. Chaos morning, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah, the street that you're on is kind of weird, isn't it? Some have got, like, just plain things. Some has got, like, French overhanging windows. Did it actually hit anybody? And all the frames are rotten. Oh, fucking hell, man. Sign of a bad landlord, mate. Sign of a bad landlord, that is. Guys, if you're new to the channel and, you know, anything but sport and politics you can talk about in here, and I give my honest view back to you without you know, trying to coat it down or anything. I'll give you my honest view of everything. It's the same as if I ever get sent anything to review. No matter what they say to me, it'll get a fair shake. It'll get an honest review. I won't fuck about, which is probably why I've never been sent anything to review. I say I've never been sent anything to review. We have been sent a shitload of stuff, and we've picked up a load of stuff from people to review, mainly vaping stuff. when we used to be heavily into the vaping scene. When I say heavily, we used to go twice a year to the Vape Expo up in Birmingham, NEC. And yeah, we were given shitloads of stuff to review. In fact, we've got big fucking plastic boxes in the lockup full of vaping kit that we've never used. Well, say we've never used, we've opened up, we've tried for about a week and put it back in the box. Literally that sort of shit. As it should with a review, promotional sponsored content is different. Yeah. Well, I've always said to the people that I've reviewed shit for, that if their equipment's beyond par, I will tell them, I will emphasize that in a review, you know? But with the reviews I was doing on liquids, it's a bit more different because obviously everybody's taste buds are different. Everybody's, you know, what somebody finds delicious is what another person finds horrible. So when I used to review the liquids, I used to just say, this one isn't for me, which is what I did for Wraith as well. You know, everybody's taste buds are different. So if a flavor wasn't for me, I didn't say, oh, this is horrible. I went, this one isn't for me. You know, I personally don't like it, but you might find it a nice flavor. I used to tell the game devs that I tested, I'd be honest, with what didn't work. Yeah, to be honest, I think that, you know, people that sugarcoat things for companies don't really help. That's my view. They don't really help. You know, especially if they've got an idea of what could make the thing better. You know, this is faulty, but if you did this, it might stop this happening, you know? And then the company goes off and takes that thing in the view and goes, how can we do that, you know? And make it a better product. Rather than sugarcoating and going, yeah, it's all right, isn't it? When it's kind of shit. I used to test VR games, etc. I bet that was fun. I've had a very limited go with VR, like a few hours worth. And my view on it, it's good with the right games. So I played basically 2 games one Christmas. I played a bit of Call of Duty, which was kind of cool. Except I pressed the wrong button, I fucking dropped the gun and couldn't find the gun. I mean, literally couldn't find it. The gun would fall on the floor and you had to actually bend over to try and find the thing to pick it up. And I couldn't find it again. And Beat Saber, fucking, that's a good game. That is a really good game on VR. Until you get it on, put it on hard and you're like, it can't do fuck all. Mind you, I was pissed the day I played that. I mean, absolutely, I was pissed. Again, as a reviewer, that's your job as long as you don't blam the game and products, so it's fine. With sponsorship, promotional content, using contracts. You're actually not allowed to slam descriptive product or game. Yeah. It's 3 hours Ragnarok. Wore me out. I do expert in. Fuck that. I want to. I think Friday should do it 3 times speed. Geez, man. Like I say, that's my limited experience in VR gaming. Bit of Call of Duty, which I thought was a good game. Moving around forward, backwards, and that wasn't too hard because you use a thumbstick on one of your hand controls. This will do. Dover. And it's actually a nice fucking looking, nice looking bit of kit this to actually take. So yeah, like I said, I had like 2 hours on it one Christmas, and I thought it was a great game. Another game that looks good. I've never played it, but Tav's been on it and Loopy's been on it. It's that Power Wash Simulator. That looks a good game in VR. 7 Days to Die in VR is interesting. I fucking bet. I've never actually got to play that properly because I wanted to play it on controller. It said it would work with controller, but my controller's never worked with it. And even though somebody said, oh, use Joy-to-Key, I could never get Joy-to-Key to actually map the controller properly. Because I'm stupid and I don't know how to do those things. Oh, come on, shit. You really that heavy? You're only 13 ton. Why are you struggling to get up there? Speaking of reviews, interestingly, Truck World Australia first will release June the 2nd. Nice. I've seen a thing about that preview of that. That's that one where you can do road trains and shit on, isn't it? That'd be kind of interesting. Fucking road train across the outback. It's the closest we can get to a kind of road train on these games is doubles or that triple freaking silo thing that you get from Iceland. And that's basically the closest we can get on ETS to a road train. ATS, the closest we can get to a road train out of the default trailers, again, it's either a double or kind of the longest thing in ATS, I think, is that that Jeep and Stinger trailer, the really long one. And that's kind of similar to road trains. Oh shit, I didn't notice that. I've just noticed it. Fucking dolly wheel on the fucking back of it. You can request a key with Keymailer. Do you know, as I haven't done anything with Keymailer yet, and I probably should do. I know from experience what tabs have with them. You kind of have to take some crap ones and review them to get the ones that you actually want. But it might be interesting to do a like a random game day with whatever they send or whatever you pick to do. So this trailer's got a dolly wheel on, so we have to be a little bit careful going around some corners. It's a bit of a shit. Let's put that to 50 and let you see the lot of what I'm hauling. So the load is great. The load is absolutely great, chained on as it should be, perfect. The shitty thing is that fucking dolly wheel on the front of the freaking trailer that this load does not need. It does not need that dolly wheel. I mean, it's 13 ton. It could have just gone on a low loader trailer. Done. I'm whinging, didn't I? Again. Well, it depends on your overall score. Yes, companies aren't going to just send games if you have no reach or trust for actually reviewing the games you have. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll have a look, mate. Maybe I can, you know, like you say, I've got to June, so, you know, maybe I can get in a few reviews, maybe. I mean, I only really learned about Dare Drop because of you, so. And speaking about Dare Drop, guys, if you can click the link and just go over there, that'll big me up a bit over there. And like I say, Thingy and Prairie's dares are coming out as well very, very shortly. So once they get activated, we'll attempt to do the keys that will maybe get codes for DLC. It's almost like you have YouTube channels, so you could put a review gameplay videos so on you don't mess up your streaming schedule. Yeah, that's very true. As you know, I can play the game and give a. The only thing I'm shit on, and I'm really shit on it, is cutting and splicing and then doing a voiceover. I'm really shit at that. Hey Kim, morning. How you doing? I really enjoyed the Nexit pack. I just think it needs to go on farms that are big enough to cope with it. The trouble is with that, if you're using, or if you've got big farms, you know, although it does benefit the big farms, there's other equipment that I think people will use because it's quicker to use and easier than using the Nexit pack. But I did enjoy using it. Really enjoyed using it. One of the things, I don't know whether the capacity on it was like a realistic, but maybe like a slight bit bigger. Although I was surprised because I think it holds 30,000, is it? And that's one of the bigger ones, which I was surprised to see. Even the New Holland, the big New Holland is it's only like 26,000. You know, so it's in reality, you know, in game reality, it's actually one of the big ones, or one of the big capacity ones. Editing is a nightmare. I rarely record audio separately to gameplay. I always say I'll know I've made it when I can. What an editor! Very true. Very true. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how to do it, to be honest. I know, you know, maybe, you know, an hour or so's VOD is probably good enough with a bit of gameplay in behind and kind discussing what you find good and bad about the game. Okay. Okay, just like this is what I think of the game. People can drop in and just quickly watch the whole thing, and yeah, okay, I get it. If that's all they need, then fucking that's kind of brilliant, actually. You know, I can do that. Sometimes I can do that. Right, guys, we're heading for Dover if you want to come for a quick drive. Well, I say quick drive. I'm going to be on until about 11 o'clock, so... if you want to come for a nice chill drive, I'm only doing 56. Just need energy to do it. Yeah, man. I suppose the good thing is last night I had a shit sleep, and tonight I'll have a really good sleep. The trouble is, at some point today, I will probably crash, and I'll just be sat here like gaming away, nice and happy, and then all of a sudden I'll go, I need to go lay on the settee. The review usually takes me about 4 hours to do, including play test the game. These with the right software. Yeah, I mean, you know, some of the videos that I've done in the past, I've used, what did I use? Filmora, the Filmora free one, and that's pretty good. And if you want to, you can do voiceovers as well. Yeah, I watch videos on YouTube and how to do things. They started cheating. Or chatting about anything other than the VOD. I should jog on to the next one. So guys, all the StreamYard cards and stuff are active. The only button that isn't active, which I don't think is throwing at the moment, is the spin the wheel, because obviously we're using GPS. The non-GPS for full Europe will come. It's just a bit difficult because there's such a big area and Pro wants to do it. That's just a lot of VODs for your patch and blog ones. Yeah, I suppose they would be, because you just have to say what they've updated and probably fixed, maybe. And they tend to platform the best as well, which is nice. Yeah, I really need to look at something like that as to, I don't know, kind of up the watch hours and stuff on the YouTube. I mean, it is growing slowly, but it is kind of a long process. Although I've kind of got lazy on the scheduling because I've kind of not known what I'm doing day to day yet. So that may be why I dropped a little bit. We're doing it on hard mode, just live streaming. Yeah, like I say, I need to find something like maybe Keymailer, try a few like reviews and stuff, and just create another channel for him to go on. Like game reviews or something. And if they're interested, I can probably bring them over and do like an hour's kind of start over thing. You know what I mean? Another fun. Like at the moment, I've got trucking, snow runner. Yeah, it's not another channel; it's another playlist. Thank you. It's another playlist. And just whack them in there. And you know, you like I say, just get OBS up and record a bit of gameplay for the backdrop of what you're going to chat about, and just make some notes during the gameplay about kind of the good things, maybe some of the bad things, and you know, maybe an overall score at the end of it. Yeah. I meant a playlist. That's not a new channel. Just the way my brain chose to word it. Is it me? It is dark out there. Grey skies, overcast. I think I'm lit up enough though, so it's fine. Anyway, peoples, how are we doing today? What are we doing today? I know what Shot Time's doing. I get to fucking sleep. No, didn't want to answer back. What a cock. Making roads, game testing reviews, back in and sleep. GG's, man. Like I say, I know you guys are going to have a great time over in the Netherlands. I love it over there, I really do. If you get a chance to quickly take a bus or a train up to the capital, go a look. If you've never been there before. Lots of content, prep, this weekend. Next weekend's up near. Need food? No, you're going shopping. Wow. Guys, if you want some merch and you're a collector of streamers merch, yeah, click that link to my spreadshop.co.uk. It's non-profit. Choose going to Amsterdam on Sunday. I'll be at the. Oh, you'll be at the thing both days. If she's going up by train, tell her to be on time. The trains leave exactly when they say they're gonna fucking leave. Really, they are so fucking good at timekeeping. Literally on the second, that train will be gone. If she's going up by train, they do not fuck about. You might even get on a double-decker train because they got them over at the Netherlands. They're comfortable as fuck. They are. Little shopping. No idea on that. That's not your problem. Yeah. So their train thing. Their train. The other people who run their trains over in the Netherlands run them exactly on the tick. So if you're not there 1 second past the time, the train will be gone. You'll be nerding out to business panels or something. Yeah. But yeah, that's. I mean, if you're into history, lots of things in Amsterdam to look at. Take the riverboat trips, the canal boats, the tour boats. Take them. Heineken factory tour. That's a good one. We'll know how beer's made. He's already got it planned. I bet. Anne Frank's house. You can go see that. If you need a herbal remedy, Hashish Cafe. It's just a boring work trip for you. That's a shame, mate. Shame you can't just, get out and explore for a little while. See, if I'd have gone over, I'd have gone for a week. And like I say, stayed with family down south. And then on the 2 days that the show was on, just travel up, park, and go back. Although it would be a long day, but it's only a 45-minute drive from where they live. Except obviously getting in and out of the city. I'll go for a week when you pay for it. But Alex pays for it, and that'll fucking never happen. You know it's not. The 4 days cost us just under a grand. Shit, yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of money, mate. I mean, we were. I mean, last year when we were going to come up and meet all the guys, that was going to cost us $1,000 just to go up to where Mr. H lives and meet everybody. I estimated that at $1,000 for a weekend. And the wife was like, "That's a lot of money for 2 days," and I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. It's £500 a day, basically." And that's not because my car's electric, because my car would get there on one charge. By the time you pay for this and that and the other, and food and possibly drink and shit like that, it all tots up. I'm fortunate that the job has allowed us to go, and it would be good for the channel. So yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. I mean, definitely, it's the same for me. You know, if you know, I get the opportunity to do something that's going to benefit the channel, and you know, I've got the funds to do it. It's done. And then while you're there, you make a vlog about it and stuff, and people find it interesting. Especially when you go into another country. I mean, I think there's a dude on YouTube at the moment. Mal Alex was watching him the other day. A mate of his was walking to TwitchCon, which was weird because he lived about 50 miles away from a port which goes directly to Rotterdam on a passenger ferry. And he was like 4 hours into this thing and he got lost. And I looked on the map and I'm like, all you got to do is walk up that way and you fucking to the port, get on a boat, you're there. You've not got very far to walk, really. I mean, 50 miles is a fucking long way, don't get me wrong. I couldn't walk 50 miles. I couldn't walk 50 miles. I have walked 12 miles once when I lost my train ticket. I was down the beach when I was younger and lost my train ticket. I had to walk home. That was 12 miles. Just lucky that there was a kind of bridle walk along the train track that you could follow the train track all the way back to the where I live. So you know, it's kind of easy for me, but it took a long time, about 3 hours, I think. 3-4 hours to walk 12 miles. I mean, I wasn't speed walking or anything like that, just dawdling, listening to music. You know, no rush, fucking a long way. So if you want to come and join peoples, I shall be in Dover in about, I'm going to say 6 minutes because it says 10, but we still got to take the boat or the train, which will definitely knock off a couple of minutes. So yeah, we'll be in Dover shortly. We're going to Transinet. So yeah, meet me in Transinet in about 5 minutes. And yeah, I need to find somebody that's doing Duncan at some point on Roadcraft and do the whole map with them. Reason why is because there's 3 vehicles on that map that you pick up by doing objectives that I missed. So I was on Sunken myself, and then I joined Baz and Tav on the map. Baz was on a similar mission to me, not thinking that they'd already done those objectives, but they had. So I missed actually picking them up to buy myself. So I missed the 605E with the trailer to pick up the painted version of that. The 612 grain truck and the Bellet, the big dumper. I missed that one as well. We actually started in Comunicado. I am very taking my time. Yeah, you are. But you're taking your time, but you're enjoying the gameplay. So, you know, it's how you... We've said this before with a lot of games. It's how you choose to play the game to suck it in and enjoy it. You know? Same with farming, trucking, whatever you're doing, you play it your way and you enjoy it the way you play it. And there's nobody that can tell you that's the wrong way. That's the hard way of doing it. If you're enjoying it, you're enjoying it. It's not a race. No, it's not a race. I mean, I know Miss Moon's got to do Duncan, so I'll wait until she's on it, and then hope that I can get on before she claims those trucks and actually get to get those trucks that I need to be able to purchase myself. If it doesn't happen, it will mean I'll have to go back and redo it myself. The downside with that is, slight spoiler alert for you, there's a couple of AI routes that are fucking a pain in my ass. So by the looks of the way we're going, we're actually going on the boat. I muted, so no spoilers for me. Okay, no worries. Which is why I said, yeah, what I said beforehand. So anybody who didn't want to have it spoiled, they could mute for a touch. But yeah, if it turns out that I don't catch Miss Moon on to do that map, I'll clear it and I'll go back and do it myself. So just to pick up those trucks. Why are they worth having? I think so. On the one I'm on, I know. Yeah, on what am I on at the moment? I'm on Jean something or other. It's a fucking sandy map, and there's a couple of nice vehicles on that map that I'd want. Dolly wheel mat, slow down more than normal. Or speeding up too much because we've got a tight turn through the fucking passport control. Freaking currency's changed again. Don't know what currency I'm on. We'll get through the boat and we'll change it back to GBT. Or GBP, GBP. Not GBT, but I don't know why I said GBT, but GBP. Great British Pound. If you haven't been to Calais, guys, Calais kind of like Dover. It's fucking massive. Port. You know, has 10 bays, I think, for boats. I think Dover's got 4. I think Dover's got 14. Is it 12, 14? I mean, Dover used to have more because they used to have over on the eastern docks of Dover. You used to have the hovercraft port as well. That's an experience that I've had. Hovercrafts. When I say it's an experience, it's kind of weird. You jump on it with your car. Well, you don't jump on it, obviously. You drive on it with your car. And the first thing that you feel when the engines start up is the freaking skirt filling up with air, and you sort of rise up. That's a weird sensation. But as soon as she takes off, man, it's a nice journey. I mean, they obviously can't travel in rough seas, but when the channel was flat and yeah, those things are flying across, and they do call it flying across in a hovercraft. Yeah, it's a really nice journey. 40 minutes, I think it took over to Calais. Boosh, boosh, and when we come out, we'll quickly change to GBP. That is in interface, isn't it? It's quite low down. No, it's not. It's in gameplay. Where the fuck are you? I had trouble finding this the other day. It must be an interface. Oh, there it is. The one below that. Thank you. There we go. Wow, we've entered Britain and it stopped raining. That's a miracle in itself. But we're actually on the right side of the road now for the truck that we're driving because we're in a right curve British truck. Right, we've got to take a little bit of speed up this ramp now because of the fucking dolly wheel. Stupid thing. So we'll just hold it in gear. And hey presto, round she goes. Whoa. See what I mean? Every time that dolly will get stuck on there coming up. So you got to take a little bit of pace up there. But steady pace so you can control that. So that's the big docks. And Eastern Docks, you should just drive around the coast. And yeah, Eastern Docks was over there. Also, Eastern Docks was if you were going on a cruise, you go into Eastern Docks instead of the normal. Come on, baby. You want your smacko? Want your smacko? Okay, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah. Good girl. Don't hide it. So guys, Transinet Dover, if you want to come and join me. Don't know where the next job's going till I pick it up. Like I say, chilled convoy today, just random cargoes. Finland. No, we're not going to Finland. That's too fucking long. Could go back to Arnhem, to Kessel. Go to Linz. That's not too far. 700 miles. Or Dusseldorf. Any one of them will do. Let's go to Kessel, shall we? No, let's go. Yeah, that's a slightly different road through Belgium, Germany, down in Austria. Use some slightly different roads. Which one's mine? This one here. Right, so straight out, straight back on the boat. This way, Matt. Curtain slider. Cheers, boy. Didn't even check my papers, did he? Guys, if you haven't on this game explored the UK on Pro Mods, go do it. I do it every so often. It's fucking awesome. It really is. Also, you may see that I've got D-Bus World up in the top corner of the screen? That is to drive buses. The only downside is if you're doing mileage for your VTC, it will not count. It sees you as in driving in the open world. So you get open world XP, and you still get your money for doing the jobs, but you don't get any mileage for your VTCs from it. And I suppose it's because there's a lot of different apps and services that people use to gather mileage for VTCs. For instance, the VTC that I rep for Viking Transport does it via Trucksbook. You can use Truckee, you can use Truckers World, you can use a load of other apps that you can use to keep a log of your company's mileage. So to link them to all, I suppose would be a little bit of a pain, but I mean, the only way to do it, I suppose, would be to let D-Bus World come under the same thing as a job when you're doing a route. That way, you wouldn't need to you wouldn't need to worry about are we on this, are we on that. So when the tobacco smuggling was a big thing, Tobacco Row's only like 5 miles away from port. So yeah, people used to go over, get off a boat, go Tobacco Row, come back, and yeah, within a day or two they'd do the same job again. And back in the day when we were doing it, from the southwest, we used to do it like once every 3 months, so it wasn't so conspicuous. We would, although they did pick us out once and to give us a warning, because I think they picked us out after about 2 years of doing it, going over, grabbing tobacco and coming back, because we were like going over and back in the same day. Whenever we went over for the week, we went through like there was no problem at all. But my mum used to run a shit ton just for that one trip. And half of it was pre-sold. I used to get paid 50 quid for doing the run, plus a bottle of aftershave. So basically £100 for doing the driving. Well, when I say doing the driving, I never used to drive on and off the boat. I used to drive to the port. We used to change over just before the port. He'd drive in. While we were queuing up, we'd swap over. I'd drive on the boat. He'd drive off the boat. And I'd jump back in the driver's seat to do the first stint kind of home. She didn't like driving. My mum, when she was alive, didn't like driving motorways. She used to think that the lorries used to suck her in and stuff. Yeah. But, if a lorry used to go past, she's like, it's sucking me in, it's sucking me in. Fuck off, just keep relying, you dickhead. And sometimes, like on the homeward bound journey, she'd be asleep, so I just cracked on right to home. But yeah, there was some fun times. Had an accident once while on a cigarette run. Yeah, I was coming around the M25, and traffic was slowing, so I slowed. And as I was just about to come to a stop, some car didn't slow down at all, hit me at about 70 miles an hour. I hit the car in front hit the car in front of that hit the car in front. And yeah. So we all pull in, except the car behind me, which is couldn't move at all. I say couldn't move at all. Yeah, his front end was fucked. He wasn't moving nowhere. Police come, said what happened. I was like, well, you know, Mum was like, we were all in the queue. And the car behind us just whacked us up the ass and knocked us all into each other. They claimed, Mum and my auntie claimed whiplash. And we actually drove home. M25 to Devon. Two little dents in the thing, which they replaced. And the car, because the car was a massive, great big Volvo at the time. Yeah, it was like $4,000 for these two fucking bumpers. So Mum actually went to a second-hand guy that she knew, had the bumpers replaced, had a few other bits and bobs done to the car. The fucking car looked brand new afterwards, and then we got rid of it. But yeah, we had some fantastic times just driving over and back. Sometimes we'd stay for the weekend, because where we used to pick the tobacco up from was in Belgium. We had a guy. We actually had a deal with a cigarette shop in Belgium, who gave us discount if we bought over so much, which we did because we filled the boot. But yeah, it's good times. Like I say, we were going over about 4 or 5 times a year, just filling the boot of the car up, And if we were staying the weekend, we had a small bag each. And just stayed at friends in Netherlands, went up. Got all the tobacco on the first day. So all we had to do was drive back. Good times, man, good times. It'll be cold, but it's coffee's coffee. Oh. That's weird, but Baz's name's still up. Because reset has happened on Streamloots now, so... Or is it 9 o'clock it happens? 9 o'clock. The next time it comes up, I'm expecting that to be empty. But yeah, you can support me on Streamloots, guys. Go buy a pack. Or packs. And if you do want to buy packs, there is a discount code top of the chat in the pin posts. So guys, I am heading for Linz in Austria. So that's Linz. Company is ITCC. I shall be there in about 40 minutes. If you want to track my progress, you can use stuff like Trekkers MP Live Map. Stick in my name and it'll show you where I am. Don't show you the route that I'm going to be doing, but it shows you where I am. And yeah, if you want to join in, just get in front of me and join in behind. Anybody's welcome. It's just a chill drive today. Do want to get on to do a couple of jobs on my roadcraft save later. And like I say, possibly restart Sunken, or help somebody out with Sunken. That's not quite unlocked those trucks yet. Although I think Baz said he's in the same boat where he hasn't unlocked them either. Which, yeah, was it's a bit weird, because obviously I joined him and it was his game save. So there's something that both of us didn't do, if you know, or it's glitched. Because I've heard that about the game as well, about some of the unlocks. There's a few people saying that some of the unlocks are glitched out, where you've done the thing, or you've done everything that you're supposed to do to unlock them to be able to buy them, and they're just not there to be bought. And for some people, they are. But who knows? All I'm going to say about it, it's a good game, regardless of whether they've unlocked or not unlocked. It's a good game. I'm really enjoying it. You know, everybody I've spoke to that's been playing the game is really enjoying it. And yeah, if you can, guys, like I say, click that link and support me through a dare drop, and hopefully maybe I get a few more dares that I can do the next time around. All you got to do is click on the link. If you want to buy Roadcraft while you're there, buy Roadcraft while you're there, because it takes you through to Steam, to the Roadcraft page, and if you want to buy it while you're there, of course, it'll big me up even more. Speaking about Roadcraft, guys, makes me want to swap game. It really does. It's kind of like what Minute does, isn't it? You know, he'll sort of get the truck out in Farm Sim and go, I wish I was trucking. And you go, well, why don't you truck then? You go, yeah, but I'm farming, ain't I? But I've really got the heart to truck. Yorkshire then. And it's like, where's your heart at, dude? Is your heart trucking? Is your heart farming? We'll watch you regardless of what you're playing, dude. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Right, we've got to watch the map here a little bit. So we're in the, yeah, we're in the right lane. That's this lane, coming off and then turning left. The big old junction. There's lots of ways to go wrong. Yorkshire, how did you feel about that freaking convoy last night? It's the worst one I've ever took part in. I say the worst one, not for like what the guys did, but the slowing down and speeding up. I've never had that in a convoy before. I went to the TMP Halloween one a few years back, and that was better than this one. I went to two Christmas ones, and they both were better than this one. I mean, I get the no overtaking bit. I get that they want us to bunch up, but bunching up causes lag. It's like I say, they're better off saying, you know, if you can hold a certain speed, do so. You have 2 hours to complete the journey. Yeah, I mean, also what they probably need to do is, and to be honest, we're learning actually from all these convoys about for when we actually do one ourselves. So take people out in groups of about 40 drivers. You know, take a group out of 40 drivers, and boom, mod them up, get them a good 5 minutes in front, take out the next lot. And then once you get away from the start point, you should be good. And also don't have such a big, I mean, it was good to see how many drivers were there, because there was a few hundred drivers there at the start point. That was really good for Ghost, and I was pleased with him about that. But maybe limit the amount of spots as well. So again, so you're not, so it's not so much of a lag fest. That's why I don't take jobs, because they was times I did over 60. Down one of the hills I did 65 because they wanted us to keep up with the people in front. Yeah, to be honest, there was no notification on speed until like halfway through, when they said, oh, let's speed up to 45. If they'd have said at the start, look, the leaders are only going to go 40, I'd have left the thing and did 40. And wouldn't have given a shit about anybody else. I'd have just did 40. And when they say close the gap up, I would have sent a message back saying, I'm doing the allocated speed. It's not my fault people are choosing to go faster. And they can't kick you out for that. If there's a set speed, there's a set speed. So you can't fucking, they can't say nothing. And I'd have just stuck to it. I'd have been a stickler for it. And went, I'm doing 40, dude. Or 45, or 50, or whatever you want. But I think they should have said, look, we'll go 50 on the open roads, and we just keep the convoy moving. Regardless of where you are in it, we just keep the convoy moving. Which is kind of how the TMP proper ones do it. You know, they just go, right, you've got X amount of time, and then we just shut it down whether you've done it or not. You know, that way, the people that are modding the roads don't have to hang around for 5 hours. You know, if you go, right, we're going to start at this time and finish at this time, whoever's guarding off the roads only need to stay there for 2 hours. And if they have a moderator bringing up the rear, those moderators guarding the road can actually join in, go up the road with everybody. So that they know when everybody's finished. That's the way I, you know, if I was going to mod a convoy or suggest for a mod in a convoy, that's the way I'd do it. And if anybody's left behind, then they're left behind. Once everybody that you've planned to be there is left, and your mods are up behind, you kind of say fuck everybody else. And then once the last person get in, you give them 10 minutes to take photos. And you say that in the chat, you know, you've got 10 minutes to take any photos that you want to take. And then we're the server's shutting down. Done. Very simples. But that being said, it's whether our guys, I'm not saying that they wouldn't do this, but I'm not saying that they would. Would our guys hang around for 2 hours just to block roads? Because it's not only the blocking of roads, you've actually got to do some moderating as well, if you're the people that are blocking the roads. I mean, I'd do it. Do a bit of blocking roads and moderating. Because in the boring times, I'd watch a film or something. Did the Christmas convoy last year, and there was loads that attended. It was split up. The area I was in had to rejoin the others, so I went full speed to catch up. There was no announcement in chat about stopping till I got an admin, and they just spawned his car there. I just had to slam on the brakes. I wasn't happy because it could have got bad for hitting him. Yeah. I mean, the two Christmas convoys that I went on, was it Christmas convoys? This shows you how long it was ago, actually. It wasn't 2 years ago. It's probably more than that. I went on with them with Joe Wells. You know Joe Wells, or most of you know Joe Wells. So it was me and Joe and somebody else did these two convoys, one after the other. And yeah, I mean, literally, they just said, we're doing these convoys, you have X amount of time to get to here, and then spawn into the next place so we can do the next convoy if you want to join that. Which we did two. I think they did 4 in one day, and we did 2 of them. I think he did all 4, actually. But yeah, you literally, they said, oh, you could kind of do whatever speed you wanted as long as you didn't pass anybody that was moving. So if somebody wanted to take a break and they moved into the hard shoulder with the hazards on, obviously you could pass him. I got warned once Can you stop passing? And I sent a message back saying he was doing 10 mile an hour. What do you want me to do? And they went, oh, okay. Just to warn you, there's no overtaking. And I was like, yeah, but he was doing 10 mile an hour, otherwise I wouldn't have passed him. So they kind of, the guys that were doing that part of the admin didn't quite see what was going on, because obviously they're looking probably in helicopter mode. And they just presumed what was going on and asked a question. So, and I you know, put lights on. So I answered them, and they kind of went, "Okay, no worries. Just be warned." I was like, "Yeah, no worries. I said, if you want going so slow, I wouldn't have passed them." I did notice some Viking drivers was asking if they can catch up once you crash or get fuel. I have to join. Some convoys, though, you should add, the admin team can put you in ghost mode and allow you to catch up. Now, even though they've put you in ghost mode, you still can only pass where it's safe, which is kind of weird, but hey. Yeah, so you still can only pass on a dual carriage wheel, stuff like that, to catch up with your VTC. And then when you get to your VTC, it's a case of kind of warning the drivers behind that you're going to be pulling into the single lane or whatever to join your VTC. Those ones don't last long. Oh, I was from last night. I mean, I only learned about the ghost mode last night. So, yeah, I presume they just put you in the ghost mode like in, I don't know, as if you're driving in arcade. That kind of ghost mode. So it's kind of like a non-collision ghost mode. And then they take you out of it when you get the other end. But, you know, if it's only a certain amount of time, then I suppose literally you've got to gun it if they put you in ghost mode to pass. The downside is if you go through somebody and then anybody seeing crash, it's then your fault as well. So do you want to take that chance and get kicked out of a convoy? I mean, ideally, what you'd want is the whole route covered with drivers blocking roads, and then you could just set a time limit and go do what they did last night. You know, this company leaves, this company leaves, this company leaves, and go, right, you've got X amount of time to get to the other side and take your photos. Once that time's over with, boom. Ideally. If it's on server on Sim 2, you can't really get kicked over or overtaken because it's a public server. So anyone could join. Yeah, if they've done it on a server, obviously you can't kick somebody. But what I will say is, if they get the permission through TMP to do it on Sim 2, you could get punted over to a different area. Or say if you do something wrong near the end, they could spawn you back at the start where nobody is. Or maybe they can give you an hour ban or some shit like that so you don't fucking interfere, you know? I don't know what kind of bans they can give that low, but... Yeah, I mean, there's ways around it, you know. Like I say, you could get a TMP admin involved to watch. You've been, oh yeah, I've been the worst. You've been the worst convoys, definitely. I just think that, you know, the lead person speeding up and slowing down. I mean, because literally at one point, like I say, when I went into race miles at 63 or 64, wherever it was, literally the guy just took off. So he wasn't holding a speed. And then all of a sudden he'd slow right down to like 10 mile an hour. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, just if you're going to tell people, oh, hold a speed, hold a speed. I mean, to be honest, they should have watched everybody going out the gate. Anybody with the wrong loads on gets booted. Because they've put pre-warnings out to say this load's not allowed, doubles not allowed, and stuff. So anybody with that should be booted. They've warned everybody a dozen times not to fucking advertise anything, and people still were. They should have been booted. Or at least warned, after a couple of warnings, booted. Two guys in front of me was on the wrong side of the road, but they realised, I think, it was on Sim 2, may have got kicked. Yeah, like I say, there's ways around it. I mean, obviously at some point, we're going to have to host, which means we're going to be the guys blocking the road. I know they were talking about in Discord last night, maybe next time we go free roam to just have trailers on. Don't worry about jobs. Then we don't have to worry about race miles, although the other thought was, if we're on driving, what's the issue of taking a job? And I kind of agree with that thought, actually. You know, if you're on driving, you know, take a job and just put your waypoints in, because you put your points in anyway for where you're going. It just saves you putting a waypoint in for the end bit. Having a job. Also, guys, I'm going to promote this as well. If you're looking for some new equipment for driving, look no further than Moser. Their delivery rates are now very competitive, and I can now say that, you know, when I say they're competitive, they really are. I mean, you can find slightly cheaper places. Obviously, Moser set the price on the items, so they're all mainly the same. But like I say, you can get it from Moser now. Although the delivery to, say, the UK is still like 3 to 7 days with their competitive rate. Whereas you can get it from other places for the next day. But yeah, even if you don't want to buy anything from Moser, just click the link, go through, and it picks me up. If you haven't done so already, that is. It's like one time on a convoy, I was one of the players took a world events contract, job at 56. No one could pass him. Well, to be honest, it's a convoy, so maximum speed should be 56 in my eyes. So the max speed you should be allowed to do is 56, or whatever the road speed is, to allow for a little bit of bunching up because of the no overtaking rule. So that, I don't think, is a thing. You know, the world of truck job, take what job you want. unless the convoy states we are going to be doing this speed as an average, you know, you're able to take whatever job you want. But generally speaking, the convoys are going to be like 45, 50. But I've, you know, the rules of the convoy, if I was going to, like, do one, would be that if we're on an open road, like a dual carriage or something, you stick to a minimum speed of 40 and a maximum speed of 56. And if you can't do those speeds, then, you know, don't join. Unless there's a junction or something, you know, the only exception would be if there's a junction and you've got to slow down to like 25 to take the junction, then yeah, those are the exceptions. But generally speaking, you know, on a motorway, 40 to 56, I think is fair. And anybody found going slower than that will get booted, will get warned and then booted. Yes, you'll have gaps, but unless you're going to do what they did last night and slow down to 10 mile an hour or even slower at times just to bunch everybody up, you're going to have problems. Especially when you're not warning people convoys slowing down to allow for bunch up. I mean, that's what they should have put through the chat every single time they slowed it down. Is convoy slowing down to allow for bunch up. Then we could all slow down. We all knew it was happening. But again, like I say, it's a learning experience, being part of those convoys, seeing how different people do it, and like if we can pick out the things that we think we can make better when we're hosting, then, you know, hopefully when we actually do one, it runs smooth. Like I say, it will just be a case of finding a lot of our drivers to come and just hang around for a couple hours. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wolf, morning. How are you doing? Hello. I think though, if they have a server up, but the server's up till 9 PM, that the convoy needs to be done by then. So that's why. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean, anybody that joins a VTC convoy, sorry, a TMP convoy, because yesterday morning, before the convoy started, our guys put a message up in the VTC event chat and said, look, if you come in, you need to do this and this and this and this. And I went onto there and went, you can't do it. And are you still able to join? And they went, well, yeah, you just join us in the thing. And I was like, okay, no worries. Just got home, got to head out again to table tennis. No rest for this wolf. GG's, mate. Yeah, so that's kind of not the issue. And in your BTC, in your TMP event thing, you just state what you want people to do. And if anybody breaks the rules, you get a warning and then you're gone. It's very simple. You got to be harsh and fair. Harsh and fair both at the same time. So you make your rules clear, you give a warning, and then if they still don't obey, you fuck them off. And then the next person is like, oh, hello. And then, like, afterwards, you just put a notification out to everybody to say thank you very much, and then just warn people that you've had to kick so many out for non-compliance of rules. You know, and then next time they join your convoy, they know that you're going to be running it properly, and then word of mouth spreads like that, and you get more people in. Rules aren't rules. Yeah, exactly. Rules aren't rules unless they're enforced. Hey, Fat Nuts, how you doing, bro? But like I say, overall, it was a good run. I just didn't enjoy the speed up slowing down. And the fact that I got fucking punted and booted. Well, I did get booted. I didn't have an auto save there for weird reason, even though I haven't done anything to my auto saves. Yep, you did. But guys, like the message in chat says, if you go to Icon City for all your button pack needs, if you want to turn your Stream Deck, Loop Deck, touch portable device into a button box, look no further than Icon City. They don't all do games as well. There's some productivity programs there that allow controllership of. And when you buy something, don't forget to put my code in at checkout, which is mad. It's like you'd be mad not to. Hopefully we can attempt more. And yeah, I booted you, sorry. Yeah, there was a little rumour going around slightly afterwards, Yorkshire, because I won't fucking tell lies about it, that you didn't hit your brakes. And to be honest, I'm not going to go too far into it because I don't want there to be issues in the VTC because of it. So, you know. Plus, I'm a rep, so I got to be diplomatic. I mean, but I will face you straight up on this next thing that I'm going to say about your stream a week ago or 2 weeks ago, where you basically confessed to stalking Welsh, and then when he got upset with you, you basically called him a pussy. I don't agree with that. I really don't agree with that. You know, if you're stalking somebody and they all of a sudden go, stop doing it, and you call them a whinging bitch or whatever you did at the end, that's not on. If he's asked you to stop because he's not enjoying what you're doing, you stop. You know, there's no need to whinge about it. You're causing it and he's asked you to stop. Simple, it's done. I've heard many different views on it as well. So, none of that needs to be said either. But like I say, a week ago you did confess to actually stalking him. So, there's nothing more to be said. Oh, you did? I was watching your stream, mate. You confessed live in stream that you stalked Welsh and kept whacking him. Live in your stream. I was watching. But I'm not going to say any more about it. Because that's, you know, that's between you and him. I disagree with what you did, but that's between you and him. What I will say as a rep, if we're doing a convoy, it doesn't happen. Yeah, all I will say is, as a rep, if it's a serious convoy, that doesn't happen at all. Minute does like a very much a chilled stream where that kind of shit can happen.
Good trip.
Yeah, good trip, buddy. Yeah, where that kind of shit does happen.
Good trip, my friend.
The only thing we're going to probably say about it in the next VTC meeting between the reps and stuff is that if people want to do those streams, fair play. But don't have your colours on. Oh, no, 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 no. Thank you. I'm scraping the bar. Morning, Tom. How's it going? What I will say to there is better places to discuss the company's business. Yeah, yeah. But I wouldn't get to see Yorkshire in real life, so, you know. And he barely comes in the chat. But anyway, moving swiftly on. Can't comment. Farmer running up my butt. Do you be careful, dude, running up my butt. You might not come out good. But morning, Taylor. How's it going? More roadcraft today, is it? I said a minute ago, I'm playing this to chill out. But on mine is saying roadcraft. Yes, mate. Yeah. I've had a look on a few pages, and apparently a few people have had the same thing I've had, whereas they've not got those 3 vehicles, even though they've done the whole map, and they think maybe there's a slight glitch where they don't give it to you. I'll figure it out. Maybe I have to, even if I have to like empty the map and do it again, even though those AI fucking routes are a pain in the ass. Because obviously if I redo the map, I want 100% it again, even though I've already 100%ed it, but you know, I want 100% it again. So to do, I'll have to redo those AI routes. But at least I'll know where to do everything if I remember. But like I say, hopefully when Mooney gets there, I can get on and they'll open up when she opens them up. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Gavin, morning, how you doing, dude? Guys, if you're coming looking for Minute or Nine Gaming, unfortunately you had some IRO stuff to sort out today, so you've got me instead. He will be back tomorrow. You just woke up? Fucking, I wish I could sleep as good as you. Last night was such a broken sleep, it was unreal. I mean, I got up at least 4 times for old man breaks. Then just as I was falling asleep, the dog had a coughing fit. So I woke up the calmer down. And then I sort of fell asleep for another hour. And literally, I woke up about 6 o'clock. I thought, bollocks to it. I'm going to get up. Minutes away, so I knew Minute was not streaming today, so I thought I'd get on, get the content sort of sorted, and then, you know, we'll kind of see what's happening from there. And if I crash, I crash, you know? Because that will happen, you know, definitely today. It's, at some point, my body will go, you need sleep, dude. I've had to tighten my thingy knob up as well. Last night when I was driving, it was flexing a little bit. It was a little loose. So I've had to tighten my the modded knob up for the high gears. But I am liking the I've had the fucking shifter for 2 months, 3 months now, the Moser shifter. I do like how, I mean, people don't like, some people don't like kind of slightly stiff gear shifters. I kind of like this one, because when I have driven manual coaches and buses, which are very similar to lorry gearboxes, it is very reminiscent of, you know, how they go into gear and that. They're not that entirely smooth, manual gearboxes in the bigger vehicles. And I'm not one to slam it in gear as well. You know, I put it in gear, I don't slam it in the gear. Which I know kind of has been a problem for some people that have used the Moser HPT shifter. Basically, the sensor for the gear blows. in some of the guys that have used it. But yeah, I'm having a really good experience with it, so hey. And also, guys, saying that, I do have a Thrustmaster TH8A shifter for sale. It's in the used equipment in the Discord. Oh, no, post. Hang on a minute. Is it there, or is it... Where the fuck is it? No, it's the other... It's got to be this side. It's the other... I was turning the wrong way. Thank fuck I worked that one out. Totally the wrong way. Got enough time for a couple of more jobs. So guys, we are in Linz in Austria if you want to come join. I say I. Oh, it's this where I got to go across there. Yeah, I remember doing one of these before. Only downside is to get the job, because I'm picking shop jobs. I need to go over that weight bridge again through a gate. But anyways, that's what jobs are. So this, what the fuck is that? It's a giant Hewley covered? Oily? Fuck is that? Going to Romania, 600 miles. 1,000 mile, 300 mile. I think we'll get 2 jobs in. Let's do the Meadow, and then we'll see what other job there is for the last job. And I do need to take a quick whiz before we get underway. So guys, the giveaways are not active yet this week until somebody purchases at least 1 pack of Stream Leaks cards, which will cost you €1. One thing I will say is I didn't think, I've said this before and I'll say it again, I didn't think getting the truck wheel would make a lot of difference to how I feel about driving on truck sims, but it really has. I mean, really has. I mean, it actually feels like I'm in the truck driving it. Right, let me put in the outer screen, and we'll do that, and I'll see you in 2 seconds. how you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Right then, let's get on this job, shall we, peoples? So, we are starting this journey in Linz, ITCC. We're going to Zoven, Zvolen, to GNT. There will be a job after this, a short one, to take us through to 11 o'clock, where we shall pass the buck over to the average Viking, and he's playing Roadcraft. Multiplayer, you can go give him a hand. Ask in stream, obviously. Don't just join. But anyways, let's get underway. What the fuck's the matter with this fucking... There we go. I don't know what the fuck was the matter with that. Just wouldn't get underway. Thank you guys for hanging around while I went to drain the main vein. Come on, open up. There you go. Now, the only thing I got to watch for this trailer is that it's a small wheelbase. Even though it's got triple wheels, it's a small wheelbase. Although going forward it won't matter that much. But reversing it matters a lot. You know, it's a lot shorter, and with being a lot shorter, it snaps around a lot faster. Anybody who's done the shorter trailers in this will know exactly what I'm talking about. Anybody who's took a really short trailer in real life will know what I'm talking about. When I say a really short trailer, there is kind of short trailers out there with double wheels, and they kind of act slightly slower. But your single wheel short trailer will snap around quicker than anything. I mean, literally, you only have to make a slight steering error. Whoop, around it comes. Right, away we go. Right, it says 21 minutes on the thing. We're going to be doing it quicker than that because speed limit's at 50 for the road for most of it, and we're going to be doing 56. So we're probably going to do it in about 15 minutes. So we might have a time for a couple of jobs actually before 11. We're coming off. Not off, but... Or are we coming off? No, we're not coming off. Do our Listen to Simulator Radio, guys, but there's no presenter on till, I think it's 1 o'clock, somebody said, or midday. And he's only on for an hour. I'm not going on today. I did 3 hours yesterday. I'll probably be doing a bit of roadcraft. I don't know whether I'm going to go on and help Tav or, well, if he's got availability. Because it's like 2 maps, well, is it 2 maps ahead of me? No, it's one map ahead of me. Because he's already done the map that I'm currently on. I mean, the good thing about it, guys, is if I do go on and help Tav, when I log out, I get a choice of saving or not saving. So because he's already started the particular map he's on, I shall choose not to save. Just in case there's things that I've missed. And there might be vehicles which he's unlocked which won't unlock for me because I wasn't there for those completions. When I say unlock, I mean unlock for me to buy. If I go in the game, I will have, I think it will give me the option to use the rusted versions of them and continue to allow me to use the rusted versions of them if I saved it, just say. But I think, is it today there's an update? Somebody said last night there's an update coming for Roadcraft. Slight bug fixes and something else. I think they said it was today. Maybe, fingers crossed, touch wood, fucking direct drive wheel support. I don't know whether that's going to be a thing in the update, people, so I really don't. It's, yeah. But it could be, you know, it could be. So Miss Moon last night, if you watched Miss Moon on Roadcraft last night, she's got a G29 and was using her wheel, so, you know, we do know there is wheel support. I mean, we know there's wheel support anyway, because we've all probably by now gone through the supported wheels. Guys, yes indeed, if you can go across to my YouTube channel now in the links, I don't know why it appeared on YouTube, but hey, it just did. If you can click the subscribe button, it's just like hitting the follow button on over here in Twitch. And yeah, it says if you can watch for 1 minute, it's actually not 1 minute, it's 1 hour. It counts. But yeah, if you could have a separate bar and just not mute what you're watching, but mute the bar, so it counts for the hour. And yeah, the more people that do that, the maybe the closer I can get the monetization over there. It's been a hard slog, but you know, it's like as said this morning, because I'm basically just doing lives over there, and the lives are like 2-3 hours long, without kind of doing any after work to snip it up a little bit. You know, people find it a little bit boring to watch, but he did put me on the somebody like Keymailer, maybe doing game reviews, and stuff. So we'll have a look into that. I mean, I don't want to do games that I don't kind of don't like, but obviously we'll have to take some rough with the smooth. So we might have to do some silly games. As long as we don't have to do fucking shower with your dad's stream, because that was ridiculous when Flatnuts did that. Funny, but ridiculous. I mean, literally 10 minutes of doing it and like, oh yeah, I've done it, that's done. Move on, next game. I was just sat here going, this is slow. Why am I going so slow? Look down, I was only doing 50. But yeah, I'm sat here driving and my mind's on Roadcraft. You know, how can I get those trucks in that I've missed from that other map? How can I... Thinking about what missions I've got ahead on the map I'm currently on. And how can I make, you know, do stuff and make it more efficient? And I think it's just a case of you just got to go fucking roll up your sleeves. Right, let's fucking get on with it, dude. I mean, out of the 3 vehicles that I'm kind of missing from Sunken, well, I say I'm missing. I'm not missing them because, of course, I got the rusted versions. But I know the 605E is slightly more powerful, has the painted version. So when you take, say, the grader, not the grader, the paver, and the roller, it can kind of handle a few more odd terrains than the rusted. Not sure about what the painted crane can do that I missed. And maybe the dumper doesn't spill off as much of the shit. Although I did find a button that says lock the door, even though it doesn't quite lock the door that great. It does spill a little bit less, but yeah, it still fucking spills it. I know I had it out last night, so even though I pushed and locked the door, it was still spilling a bit. But yeah, guys, if you want to give money straight to the channel in the Twitch chat right now, even though I don't know why it's just in the Twitch chat, because I've told it to put it over there as well on your YouTube. Yeah, there's the link to the tip page. And I'll get that within 3 minutes. There is a quick disclaimer on there saying that what you're giving is for entertainment value, not anything in goods. So just be aware when you click that to say that you're okay with it, and that you know there's no saying, oh, I want my money back, because you've already clicked to say that that's what you're getting. Entertainment, you're getting no goods in return. Now I don't need to explain that, but I feel I should. Because, like I say, there is a few people out there that do that, and then later on go, no, I want my money back. I didn't get anything. Well, you didn't get anything, because you don't get anything. You get entertainment. But I wasn't entertained. Did you watch me? Yes, so you're entertained. Oh, jeez. So I know on one of the missions I've got to do in a minute on my map, if I go onto my map after stream, is I've got to do the first power cabling. And there's two things I need to do it with as well. And I want to link them up. It's just how, without messing up a few of the roads. But it is early on in the map, so whatever road I mess up, if I mess a road up by route planning wrong, at least I can get the dumper out, sand over it, grade it, and yeah, it'll be good to roll over. You know, even if I got to freaking get the paver out and tarmac it. To be honest, if I was going to put it on, I should have put it on about an hour ago. When I say if I was going to put it on, I mean if I was going to quit this and put it on instead. I should have done that an hour ago, because an hour on that game, with some jobs on the map that I'm on now, is over an hour's work. Where's that blue dot? Oh, sorry, it's in Costco. Or Postpaid, or whatever it is. Tyler, hey, how you doing? I've been down that road before. Out of that. Seven minutes to drop, guys. If you want to join me, I'm heading for Zovlen, Zvlen, Good. How you doing? Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Hour and 10 minutes, kind of a deal left in the stream. Oh, Pav, while you're sort of in and around and listening, your legendary card got handed back to you, and it now has a better description in the description of it. Morning, you old git. Morning, Smiler. How you doing? Ford or Chevy? Dodge. Sorry, if I'm going to pick a car, it's Dodge. Like it. Morning, Ace. How you doing, buddy? Didn't you come in the other day and say that? I think you come in the other day and said it as well. And I said the same thing. No, that was the one watching the ironing. No, I wasn't talking to you, Ace. I was talking to Tyler up in YouTube. He came in and said it the other day, Ford or Chevy. A womanizer, 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 oh, you're a woman. Ooh, 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 ah. It's just what you want, It's just what you want, Wife says, I waste money by ordering a 3-meter wide frame for a wedding photo. Well, I think she should look at the bigger picture. I think she should give you a slap if I can make a joke about that. You're a woman, oh, you're a womanizer, baby. Ooh, 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 ah, you, ooh, ooh, ah. Don't you, just what you want, just what you want. Fucking easy lyrics, these, aren't they? Hell, this one would be a good freaking DJ Says song. I mean, there's a bit of a break between the word womanizer all the time, but just think every time she says womanizer, you know, basically if I'm presenting the radio, like me and Luke sort of, we do a thing called DJ Says. Normally it's to either, if he's DJing, it's to me or Minute. If I'm DJing, it's to him or Minute, or both, depending if who's on, because sometimes both of them are on. And basically what I do is I play a song and I get them to do some actions or turn around or something or other, and it's funny. I reckon if every time in this one she says womanizer, they do this to the steering wheel. Womanizer, 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 woman. Oh, it's an almost certain crash. in the choruses, sorry. He says womanizer about 10 times. Fucking womanizer, 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 womanizer. I'm by your side. He nearly tipped over. See, a lot of people say they can go around those corners really, really fast with this truck. I can't. It's probably game settings, but I can. This truck, the way I've got this truck set up, it won't allow it. I think it's because I have probably everything on 100% grip. So, like, with your truck settings, where are they here? So I've got truck stability 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, and I'll probably have to change all three of these to get it to slide a bit and not fall over. The downside of that is that, you know, when you pile into a corner, nearly every corner you do, you're gonna slide. No, you have all of them maxed out. Take ADS and traction control. Hang on, see, I'll have a look at that in a sec, mate. 587 more. That do. I love that one. ABS, my bad. Okay, so gameplay. ABS, 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 ABS. Truck speed limiter, that's not on. Traction control, take that off. And ABS, there, anti-lock braking system, take that off, you say, yeah? So that should allow me to go around the corners a little bit faster than normal. Demonic, good morning. Z, good morning. How you doing, guys? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. To see Can I miss that guy? What a TV fucking personality he was. As long as you carry 5 ton or less. What have I got on? 17 ton. Guess not then. Nice to see you. Hi, how's it going? It's going good, dude. It's going good. Just a chill drive around. I needed it after last night. Really did. Wasn't anybody's fault in particular, but you know, it was just, yeah, what it was. I'm not going to go into it, to be honest, mate. I've gone into it a couple of times, so it was just a bad experience in a convoy. I mean, I get why it was happening, but kind of when you've got that many players in a small amount of space, it causes a lot of lag and frame drops, so they should allow for a bit of spacing. I mean, you don't have to have... I mean, the convoy was long as fuck anyway. And I think they had every junction policed really well, so... yeah, they should have just let the convoy go on an average speed. I mean... But, yeah, enough said. But it's a learning curve for if we host. That's the way I'm looking at it. Is it's a learning curve. Everyone we go in, if we can take bits out of it which we like and didn't like, you know, we can try and implement them into, say, if we ever host. Let me see your one. Yeah, I wasn't around. As finally got some sleep after 24 hours being away. Yeah, well, you needed it, dude. Said that to Shark Tank Gaming this morning. He hasn't been asleep for a long time because of things that's been going on. And I was like, you know, if you feel your body going, just let it go. You know, don't fight it. If you're going off for a nap, just let it nap. But guys, once again, if you're doing some roadcraft and you want some help, and especially if you're doing the map Sunken, if you're doing it from scratch, give us a shout. If I'm available, I'll come and give you a hand. Simply because I want to unlock some vehicles or find out whether it is a glitch or whether I say glitch or I did something wrong or I missed something. Because I want to unlock a few vehicles on that map. We'll keep it in mind as not far off getting on that map. Yeah. I think if I even choose to keep my own save, as long as I unlock the vehicles on somebody else's map, I can not save it. I think. I mean, especially if I buy them. I mean, I'm not entirely sure, but I think. I mean, because I've kept vehicles that I've bought, say... Yeah, it is a thing. If I don't save the thing, I can keep them as long as I buy them. Because I've kept vehicles that I've bought in Tab's map and in Baz's map, and I've kept those vehicles. And I've not saved the content. Well, saved the map save. Not very many people on Pro Mods this morning. I've only basically seen about 6 or 8 people. But no, I am going down towards Moldova and Greece and that, so this is a part of the world where you kind of don't see that many people now that the Greece DLC's been out for quite a while now. In game terms, it has, anyway. That's what it sounds like in my head. Trouble when you walked in. Yeah, so I'm on a map called, is it Soven or Sojan or whatever? Yeah. Which is a very sandy map. I just started it yesterday with Brax. Did about an hour on it. I've got a really well, it's not a tough job, but the routing of it looks kind of rough. So I've got to route the construction shop and something else electrically to the mains, so they both have power. And I looked at it before I went off stream the other day, and it looks kind of complicated of where to route it so I don't mess up roads and stuff. But I suppose I'm early enough in the game that it kind of doesn't matter. Because I can obviously paste over them with a bit of sand and grade it, so it kind of don't matter that much. Really well. Oh, that might have been a thing. Maybe there was a thing that I had to unlock with fuel to activate them, and I didn't do it. Next on it. Maybe that was a thing on Sunken. Maybe there was a thing I should have unlocked with the fuel, and I didn't do it. This is Serial, or whatever you want to call it. I just unlocked the sand quarry with fuel. Even though that took me ages to do, because at first it wouldn't allow me to fucking do it. And all of a sudden it did, and I was like, oh, okay. And people in chat were going, press this button, press that button. I was fucking pushing them and it wasn't doing it. In the end, what I ended up having to do is use my mouse. And where it says push A to unlock it, I literally had to put my mouse on it and push it while the mouse was on it. And then it unlocked. But we're using a controller, it just wouldn't do it. It just wasn't having it. I tried it about 8 times. And it was like, nah, computer says no. And I was like, fucking, it's gonna say yeah. You will say yes. Because sometimes the shoulder's aching and I can't put my hands up, when somebody does do the 10-second hands up, you can see with the wheel cam that I do put my hands away and don't touch it. So it's kind of like the same thing as hands up. Yeah, so yeah, Tav, the legendary card that you played the other day that we were kind of having a discussion about has been redeemed to you, and there's a more accurate description in the card itself. Short time, thank you for disco. There's discos here and discos there. Well, I'm back. Well, welcome back. I gotta admit, for you to go down the shop, it's fucking not very far away. What's it? It's Morrison's, isn't it? It's just round the fucking corner. Mind you, Tesco's is not too far away either. Is it Tesco's? No, it's not. It's Sainsbury's. Now I'm hunting, hurting like fuck. I thought it said hunting then. You went to Lidl? Is Lidl's where Morrison's was? And did go by motorcycle. Okay, so it's probably your bike that fucked you over. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think I've seen that one. It's been a while since I've been down to the industrial estate. Morrison's and Tesco's are still there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Morrison's is on the way down to the sports centre. On the left. Oh, okay, that's why I haven't seen it. I've not been over your way for a little while. Not have been somebody else to talk about. Well, fucking, what's the matter with all the days? It's Girl Power Day or what? Cyndi Lauper, fucking. Where do we have a couple of songs ago? What's her face? She stuffed a load of shite up her nose. Then we had another lady singer. Now Rachel Stevens. This is just before the leisure centre where the field was. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've not been down. I would have probably seen it if I was still on the buses, because they've just done one of the uni balls, and that's where they park up when they go to Crediton. Have I got a problem with female singers? No, I don't have a problem with female singers. I was just saying that I was playing a lot of female singers in one batch. All I was saying. I have not got any problems with female singers. In fact, one of my favourite new singers at this moment in time is a female. Dina G, country singer. If you haven't heard her before, guys, you need to go listen to her. She's got this kind of raspy country voice. She sings a song called Rooster, and I think it's Thank God It's Friday or something like that. Um, but got to use it or your bike? Yeah, of course you do. And what kills my back is the rucksack. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, because I suppose you got to use a rucksack because you're on your bike, dude. That barrier? The barrier's up. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, buddy, innit? You know. And carrying it home is not an option either, because that'll hurt your back even more. I know the feeling, dude. I know the feeling. What the name of that singer? Sheena G. Shayna, I think it is. Last name G, Gee. If you watch the video, she's got a load of tattoos down her right leg. I do have a 47 bat box, but 2 weeks worth of shopping doesn't fit. Yeah, I know what you mean. How the fuck did you get 2 weeks worth of shopping in a fucking rucksack? That begs the question as well. Unless it's one of these fucking great army fucking rucksack things. Which is why your back's aching. The box and the rucksack takes over 100. Oh, there you go. So it is a fucking great rucksack. It's an SAS one, yeah. So basically his rucksack takes up kind of like your whole back area. Fucking hell. Yeah, no wonder why your back's fucked after carrying that shit. I suppose the only good thing with that catch you later cinema time, you have a good one. I didn't think you told me what you're watching, but hopefully you have a good one. I did have a rucksack that big once. Yeah, the only good thing about those rucksacks is they've got padded fucking shoulder pads, aren't they? And you can lock it in to your chest. So it's kind of locked in here and locked in here. So you can kind of carry more. Oh, the new Stitch. Oh, yeah, you have a good time. And even though you're carrying really heavy shit, it kind of makes it like lighter than normal. But lighter stuff goes in it, and the bag sits on top of the box. To limit the weight while you're riding. Oh, cool. So you figured a way around it to make it more comfortable for yourself, so that's good. Start time, shush. She's going to the cinema and paying money to watch something. Let her make her own mind up. And then you can chat about it together after she's seen it. Oh, you've not seen it either. If you're into Clark's Farm, guys, the first 4 episodes are out to watch. I've watched all 4. If you've not seen them yet and you're going to, obviously, yeah, go watch them. It's a worth a watch. That's all I'm going to say about that. If you're waiting till all the series comes out before you watch them, you'll have a good time. Although, kind of, if you watch his TikToks, you already know some of the story. That's all I'm going to say. Because the TikToks came out before this series is gone live. Just heard the rating was about 48%. Well, It's going to be, it's the same with any movie. It's going to be different ratings for different people. You know, maybe they thought it was going to be the same as the first one or whatever, you know, and it turned out to be not to be, you know, it's a sequel. So, you know, it's bound to have mixed emotions. Same with any sequel. You know, always the sequel is, has as much goodness as it as the first one. Even though the first film came out ages ago now. Starting to put on it. It's coming from your way to my way, and so it'll be here in, I don't know if it's moving fast, it'll be here in 5 minutes. Yeah, I just fucking looking out the window, missed the turn. Be right back, no worries. Glad we don't have to go out today. Well, so when I say we, normally me. Scania dealership, that'll be. It's that horrible fine misty rain. Yeah, fucking hate that shit. Yeah, I hate it in the car. Even though I'm in the car, I still hate it because it's like, it's not thick enough to have the wipers on, but it's too thick to sort of not use them. And even even though the intermediate wipers are still too fast to fucking to kind of be of use. It's hard to see on the bike. Don't you have one of them wiper blade things that you can put on your glove? And they like flip around here and go on your finger, so you can go whoop, and it's like using a windscreen wiper. I only know they're available because the brother-in-law used to have one when he used to ride his bike. It's kind of a glove, like a glove attachment. On my winter ones, yeah, but everyday ones now. Maybe you should get, you know, one to put in the boot, to put in your box. Oh, hello, morning. Nice to say hello before you fucking come in and fuck me over, dickhead. But morning, Kev, how you doing, dude? Did you manage to get SnowRunner in and your game up to date? Yours is built into the gloves, oh, okay. Right, so we've got to take the off. Yeah, was connected to Bob for 12 hours by accident. VPN. So you've got your game saved now on your PC from PlayStation. How good a graphics are you able to run on SnowRunner? Because obviously it's still running old spec. Right, we're not coming back, so. Morning, Jono. How you doing, dude? Two minutes till download. All right, so you've not played it yet. So I wanted one of the 5070 Ti's that was on sale this week. I'm guessing you didn't get it in the end. I know somebody who's got a 4080 for sale. The money, yeah. Second hand, barely used. I said barely used, obviously he's used it to play a few games. You've got a 3060. Tell you what, that would be ideal in freaking Kev's machine. Really would. Second hand, that would only be like £100. You making me more work, bus wanker? No, not at all. Unless you want it. Unless you want it. You even got yours. Dude, I need the money to buy the parts first. And like I say, you may get like 3 or 4 bits 1 month, or 1 bit another month. It could take a couple of months to get 3 or 4 months to get the bits to you in one pile. Was looking at putting the 3060 into the other piece. Oh, okay. No, it looks like he's putting it into his old PC. I'll always work on a computer. It's my heaven having my hands inside a PC. Yeah, my heaven is having my hands in... No, I'm not going to go there. But it's probably a bit too powerful for you, Kev. But yeah, I've worked with Baz. Like I say, he's 4080, but it's probably a bit too big for what the rest of your specs. But it's not going to be that cheap either, I would imagine. I mean, because what's a 4080 at the moment? £1,000 nearly. So he's going to want about 5 for it, I imagine. I mean, I don't know, but that might be my guess. But then again, you'd have to look at stuff like your power unit, your PSU, and stuff like that. And you're not technically minded to put another one in, and that, you know, it's all ifs, ands, and buts. But saying that, Xeno is coming up to Scotland in July. Computer repairer on the road. Or is it June? Oh. Currently I use OPC as a game server PC, but if I had a GPU, I could use it for stream. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I've been talking to Xeno about an upgrade, and I was thinking about using my PC as a stream PC, but with the specs that Xeno spec'd out for the price of it, I don't think I'm going to need a second PC. I mean, obviously, it'll take a load off the game PC, but it's, I don't know, it's kind of the extra bits to pair the two PCs together to make them kind of one system. That is the bit that kind of phases me. The card Baz has is £1,200 with what he has used from my professional opinion. You shouldn't let it go for less than 500. We're going to Scotland in July. We'll be there on the 17th. And we're wanting a Xeno service to PC. Bring it to Scotland and we'll work on bits. Work on pricing. Yeah, guys, he's not free. He's not free, but, you know, a price, a cheaper price could be made for a pallet of Monster or something. Pallet of Monster, you imagine getting that fucker home. Those road signs are still doing that through tunnels. Look, you look in my mirror, inside mirror. As soon as my trailer passes those two road signs, they fall off. I do my own PC builds. Yeah, I know you do, dude. I know you're good like that. PC service is normally a crate of 12 Monster. Yeah, I built my last PC, but you know, kind of with the Xeno service, you get like a little bit of extra, kind of online service. You know, if anything kind of goes wrong, that's very small. He's very easy to get hold of. And like he always says, if he doesn't know kind of the thing of what's going on, you know, he always turns to Papacy, and Papacy knows everything. They call Papacy the Oracle, really. The PC Oracle. Only part of PC I want to update is GPU, the only thing lagging on certain games. VR games, oh, there you go. Could that be a software? Well, I suppose you know exactly what software to use. I know the software for VR gaming can cause an issue, where it like limits your PC's capability or such. You'll be upgrading your whole PC at some point. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at now. I kind of feel that, you know, an upgrade is warranted, because on some games now, when I'm streaming especially, I'm running it very, kind of on the edge of whether it starts lagging or not. The games are not very optimized, like synth drivers. Oh, okay. But guys, if you're thinking about upgrading your steering equipment or flight equipment, even if you don't want to pay for it through Moza, if you can click the link and go through, SnowRunner works. So you just got to get your game uploaded to it. Yeah, like I say, if you click the Moza link and at least go through, and yeah, picks me up a little bit. And if you want to buy anything while you're there, of course you can buy by using the link and going through. That's no the game that lags, that Matt's lag. Shut up, you dickhead. One thing I did learn last night was the specs of this new PC are fucking amazing. Because I was watching Venus, who's had got the same build, and she didn't lag at all during that whole fucking Convoy. I mean, literally, I watched her in 1440p in Discord, which normally lags like a bitch to me, no matter who's streaming it. And it was smooth as a baby's arse. Really was. Me, morning, how you doing? But to be honest, I shouldn't ask you for about an hour. But I won't be here in an hour. See, I told you Otto's gone on a female singer thing. Nico Shirt singer now, Poison. My head isn't bowed, dude, you know. Got hair. Do I like crap? That's a shame, though. That's a shame. I'm on my phones. He's laying in bed because he's not well. And he's just gone to the shop, so that's just fucked him over. Right. There's a reason why it now says trucking hands up, guys, and that's because it's a trucking card and can only be used in trucking when I'm trucking. So yeah, anything that I see that's similar cards now, either say farming hands up, trucking hands up, or, you know, if it doesn't say anything, you can use them anywhere. Back and kidneys. Back and kidneys. He's just been shopping and carried a fucking like a ton weight on his back. So that's fucked him over because he's got like a in the back anyways, from like me. But guys, don't forget, get involved with Stream Loots cards. It is a Tuesday, so it is reset day. So if anybody buys a pack today, it does open up the giveaways for Stream Loots giveaways for the rest of the week. You only have to buy one pack, which costs you €1. Or you could use the code at the top of your chats and get a 30% off. Nice. Team Red CPU, which means I recommend an AMD 78TX. No, you can't, you bastard. Can I write you an IOU for one? No, you fucking can't. Oh, got hiccups again. I went Rising because it's better for VR. Oh, there you go. Yeah, guys, if you got a VR system and you're in our Discord and you want some general ideas of what to do as far as optimization with VR, you know, we're a short time gaming. He's worked with VR for a number of years and knows his way around it, back to front, forward to back. Thank you, Mimi. Right, we'll have a look, see what jobs are available. We've got 20 minutes to maybe get a job in. Maybe I get one more job in. Your VR, you stick it on your head. Yeah, very funny. As long as it's PC VR, yeah, obviously. Yeah, PlayStation VR and really got an Xbox VR, I got no clue about, but yeah. I will say, guys, I am not making a job, so if there's no job short enough, that'd be the end of stream. Oh, it's this fucking place. We like this place. I say we like it. The parking and pickup is terrible. Or it can be terrible because it's around the fucking back of the building. Let's see if there's a job. Part-timer. Fucking part-timer. I've been going 3.5 hours. Cheeky beach. Too long. Oh, we might be able to do that one. Yeah, we'll be able to do that one. 290 miles. Up. She's telling Mimi. She can tell me all she likes. Won't go fucking anywhere. I get ordered about by no fucker. Let's go. Zeno taught me this better getting out of here. You've not played a game since Thursday? Nah, shit. Yeah, but you're ill, mate, so it can't be helped. IRL, mate. But we always say it in the community, IRL comes first, and if you're not very well, you know, you're not expected to do anything. Or play anything, even though you really might want to. Tim's the wife. The wife wants to desperately get on Destiny and play, but, you know, she's not very well, so she can't. You thought it was Dr. Spot when I seen him with the ears? Live long and prosper. Gonna try and hold my controller today? GG's. Small baby steps, small baby steps. So if you've been ill and, you know, you want to get back to gaming, small baby steps. Game for 20 minutes, half an hour. Put it down. Have a break. Come back. 20 minutes, half an hour. Go take a break. Small baby steps. Yeah. Plus his kidneys hurt when he sits up. So, you know, like I say, it can't be helped. What you need, dude, is a console so you can play it while you're laying down on the settee or in your bed. That links to the games on your PC. Yeah, like Smiler says, or if all you can do is rest, then you rest. I'm still slowing down a heck of a lot. What have I got on 6 ton? Well, that might be right to slam it around a few corners. So I've been watching TV. And you got no energy either. Well, that doesn't help, dude. Sleep would be the best cure, well, if he could actually fall asleep. He's in that much discomfort when he tries to fall asleep that it wakes him back up again. He's at the moment, he's kind of in a catch-22 situation where when he gets comfortable enough to actually fall asleep and his body tries to fall asleep, he gets a shooting pain. So kind of he has to kind of just lay how he wants to lay, and then if he manages to fall asleep for 10 minutes, he manages to fall asleep for 10 minutes. I might be having back surgery this year, though, to stop the pain. That'd be something. Although it's near a rather sensitive part of your body, which, if I don't want to sound thingy, but if they get anything wrong, you know, you could be fucked. Turn Matt off, you'll feel better. Fuck you, Doc. Turn me off, you'll feel better. How about this, Smiler? Why don't you fuck off and I'll feel a lot better? That's, you know. Don't encourage him, Mimi. You'll only do it fucking more. Having CT and MRI scans soon to see if it's worth it or not. You have to come up here to have it done. I don't suppose your little hospital can do it. I'm not saying I'm going to visit because I hate hospital. Yeah. All eyes on us. All eyes on us. All eyes on us. Ours is just one ward for simple recovery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Of course, we entertain. We like give Matt shit. Fuck off. Yeah, so basically, if you have the surgery up here, you could get transferred nearer home to recover. Although probably not. They'd probably just leave you up here. But they could do if they wanted to. So guys, this is going to be the last job of the day. Arrival time should be 3 minutes past 11, which we're doing 6 mile an hour over the limit. So we'll probably arrive just before 11, which is absolutely perfect to raid out into the average Viking. Won't be kept in long. Maybe Kehoe. Well, that'll be something, dude. They'll keep him in longer if he mentions my fucking name. Brittany, bitch. Not that I know anybody that works at the hospital, because I don't. You know the staff anyway. Okay. I suppose if you go that often, you start knowing who's who, what's what. Had 9 surgeries already. Holy shit, dude. The one thing with the main hospital, it is a good one. If there was a bus company, he knows everybody. Oh, fuck yeah. Well, you say that. There is a massive turnover at the moment of staff. So probably not. I mean, all the guys that's been there a while, yeah, they all know me, but and to be honest, when I'm out and about, they still wave and stuff. But yeah, some of the new guys ain't got a clue. I mean, the last time I did work on the buses, a new guy actually come up, and because I helped him out quite a lot, he said, do you want to follow me on Facebook? And I'm like, nah, dude, you probably won't be here that long. And that's literally what I said to him. You work there as well? Okay. But he don't know my sister. Of course I don't know your sister. She's miles away from me. Work part-time catering in the hospital as well. Oh, that's something. You know how shit your meal's going to be. That's almost like that really shit joke in it. I got a cyst on the gas board. Do you want to meet her? No, it's crap. Tell you what I was watching yesterday. So while I was preparing for the convoy, I was watching the episode 4 of Clarkson's Farm, and because we were on the convoy, I couldn't change it over. So the next program that came on was a program where they put 10 comedians in the same room, and the odd thing is they every so often they got to do stuff, and they can't laugh for the whole entirety of their time in there. If they laugh more than twice, they get kicked out. Or no, sorry, on the second laugh, they get kicked out. That's fucking hilarious. Watching some of the comedians do stupid shit, and the ways that they're trying not to fucking laugh. And apparently this thing's supposed to last 6 weeks, and Jimmy Carr is hosting, and he was like, how the fuck am I supposed to get this to last 6 weeks? Marjorie is worse than it was in an army. No, not today. Not that you ever request anything anyway, Smiler. That's because he never listens. Yeah, that's true. I'll give you something. You don't play bad music? I play popular music. Also, I play everybody's request. If I've got the request, I'll play it. It's a kind of, it's radio. So, you know, if you're, I'm just my feeling now. If you're a radio presenter and you're doing a request show, no matter how bad their song is, as long as it comes under the rules of what you can play and what you can't play, you do your best to play it if you have it. So some songs that come up are really shite, but you play them anyway. Morning, hope you're well. Love the wheel. Thought for a second the video was paused with the two on top of the wheel. No. Some people think this wheel's stupid because it's a Momo racing wheel in a truck. I've got it because I like my tag thing in the middle of it. Perfectly centered. Well, Crash did it for me. But morning, Chris. How you doing, buddy? Like I say, guys, this is the final trip. 8 minutes of the journey to go. Says 2 minutes past 11 for arrival. and then we'll re-raiding out. We're going to arrive slightly early, probably. So we'll probably shave another minute off of that, at least. And like I say, we're going to raid over to the Average Viking. He's playing Roadcraft today. Full multiplayer, I think he plays. So, yeah. If you want to go and give him a hand, just contact him in chat, and yeah, I'm sure he'll say yes, and away you go. I'm okay, just getting my head around, hopefully, tea. Hopefully, oh, cup of tea will help, okay. Cup of tea. I haven't drunk cup of tea in ages. Always drink coffee. Unless I'm at my dad's house or father-in-law's house, and then I drink tea. Because that's what he drinks. I mean, don't get me wrong, we got tea in the house, but I tend to just drink coffee. You're about gonna grab a coffee? No worries. Oh, fuck me, look at all these wiggles. Here's my last resort as normal coffee. Not sure, prefer the taste of it kind of depends what coffee you have. You just got to find one you like. Yeah, all coffee brands taste totally different. He makes me ill, gives me stomach cramps. Well, that's shit. But yeah, you just have to find a coffee that you like. Like I said, there's loads of different kinds. I tend to like a medium. If I'm drinking an instant coffee, I tend to like a medium. So like a three, I don't know what you call it, 3 grain one. So like a Nescafe or a Dow Egberts or something like that. The Golden Roast from Lidl's is not too bad either. For an instant coffee. I like it hot, wet and sweet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like I like it. Hot, sweat and wheat. Hot, wet and sweet. Blah, 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 blah. And after that sentence, there's people going, don't do that again. Yeah, I can go a little bit faster around these corners now. Just a case of getting used to it now. I like it 4 to 10. Wow. Yeah, 4 to 10. So yeah, you're like bean coffee, aren't you? Percolated. 4 to 10. Instant goes up to about 5, I think, coffee beans. The levels. But 4 to 10's instant. Sorry, percolated. Or unless you have something like a cafetiere or one of these fucking... Yeah, so you've got a proper fucking coffee smasher in that. I want one, it's just the one I want's fucking expensive. I'd love a coffee machine. Like I said, the one I really want is too expensive for what it is, I think, anyway. Because I'd like the Ninja one. But 500 quid, that's, yeah, it's too expensive. Mind you, we like Ninja. We do like Ninja. I get the Tesco Finest Instant. That is a 10 bean thing? Jesus. Lidl's do it as 5 bean. I think Sainsbury's do theirs as 5 bean as well. I tend to go right in the middle of their gold roast. Or if it's on offer, Dow Egbert. That's fucking awesome coffee, that is. The one in Tesco one is 4 beans. Okay. I would get one of those cafetiere or whatever they're called, but need a big old burger for what I drink. Well, to be honest, you probably wouldn't want a big old one. If you drink a lot of coffee, you probably just want a percolator. Yeah, you probably just want a coffee percolator and make it by 4 or 5 cups at a time. And it keeps it warm as well. You don't need very much milk with it. Or cream if you prefer cream. Because if I visit my family in Europe, when they make a coffee, it's all percolated or cafetiere or whatever. And they have it with cream. They don't have it with milk. Black 4 sugars is my makeup. Nah, I've got to have a little bit of white in it. Tip top in a Perco? Nah, that would taste awful, wouldn't it? You imagine a fucking blueberry tip top in a percolator? Tastes fucking horrible. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for all the names to come through. You're a twat. But guys, we're coming to the end of the job. We're coming to the end of the stream. Saying nothing? No, because I said it for you. I know. Please hang around for the raid, peoples. Show the leader of the stream team that, you know, you guys enjoyed watching me. And we're going to go over and raid the man, the myth, the legend, the average Viking. Like I say, he's probably gone live about now because it is 11 o'clock. And he's playing Roguecraft today. Like I say, full crossplay multiplayer. You are able to join him. He has. I never say anything. What a load of crap you're telling me now, dude. Where's the thing? Oh, it's there. Boosh. You know the good thing with these wheels that we got, these direct drive wheels, is when I finish with the truck wheel, I can do this. Put it away. Right then, peoples. Like I say, we're going to raid out. So let's put you on that screen. Please stick with me for the raid. I know he'll appreciate the numbers going over if you go over with the raid. You guys on YouTube, thank you very much. You've been fabulous. Tomorrow we'll probably be playing either Roguecraft or SnowRunner. I haven't decided which. If Kev can get his game up to date, we might play SnowRunner tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow, peoples. So YouTube, guys, we'll see you later. Toodles, peoples. You guys on Twitch, hang around for 2 seconds, and we show